Hi there, welcome to the third ever, and maybe last ever, version of Dan's Vlog Live. We've started a couple of about a minute early, so if anyone's joining us in, come and say hello. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with the hat here, maybe slightly off centre is good. Welcome to the studio, welcome to it being live, and I'm going to have to move the table slightly, as you lot are going to move every time I hit that. Oh, if you watch the episode with the MacBooks, I was a bit shocked when I did the edit about how many times this table was constantly moving all the time. So I'll try and make sure that we don't move the table too much. What I'd like to do today is to do a Q&A. First up, going through some of the comments that I've already got on the website. It was quite nice, some interesting ones about the Chris Potter DVD. Some of you have put some good ones on there. And also then just talk a little bit about what I've got coming up with Platinum membership. And then of course, the thing you're all tuning in for, which is the live giveaway of all this stuff. The competition is still open, so you can still go over and join it. I can't find the link, but if you go back in the videos and go, well, obviously if you're watching this on the rerun, you can't. I need to say that, don't I, these days? I'm going to take my neck strap off, it's too warm. So, give me 1 second. Where are we watching from and who's in? Come and say hello. I've got 2 of you there on the screen. Where are you from, etc. I may have to just load it up on Chrome, because otherwise I won't be able to see it, which is going to be really weird, because I'm going to be watching it kind of down. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? So where are you from? Say hello, everybody. Where are we? Can we find the chat is the next thing. I don't know, how do I chat on here? I don't know, maybe it's kind of weird. Oh, Robert, hi Robert, how you doing? From Ramsbottom, Rami. I know it very, very well. The Hare and Hounds. If you go back, Robert, and watch kind of one of the... I presume that's the right person I'm saying hello to. It is you from Bury, isn't it? From Rami. So, yeah, Hare and Hounds. The dogs, I think you call it locally, don't you? Anyway, let's go through a few... Oh, well, someone's left because I mentioned Manchester. Let's go through a few of the things. Tim's running me from South Bend, Indiana. I'm afraid I've never been to your local yet, Tim, but I hopefully we'll get there one day and we'll have a drink together. Let's go through some of the very, very good questions that have come in. Jalen asked me, she said, hey Dan, or he said, sorry, you may have addressed this in another video, but do you prefer a hard or softer reed for jazz? Right now I'm playing a 3.5 Ligara signature, but was considering dropping down to a 3 or a 2.75 studio cut. I don't really know those Ligara reeds, I'm afraid. I can't really judge them. I do tend to play, I play 3 medium D'Addario Select Jazz. I did used to play, when I had my hard rubber link, I played a 4 hard up to a point with the hard rubber link because I wanted that resistance there. But since buying the Jazz Reflector and since really concentrating on playing softer in order to increase the dynamic sound, I've mentioned this numerous times on the vlog, what really hammered it home to me was two concerts. One of them was hearing Joshua Redman playing with James Farm at Saffron Hall, where I organise the jazz now. I was in the front row of the concert hall, and I was nowhere near the PA system. And I noticed how soft they were all playing versus how even my students were playing in the same room just a couple of days later. And it really, really drove it home to me about how important it is to play softer. We are all guilty of playing too loud at times. So the beauty of a softer reed is it allows you, obviously, to play a bit softer. Let's have a look. Another one. Dan Gribbin says, any top tips for starting at music college next week? Yeah, find somewhere to do your washing. That's always a good one when you start college. In all seriousness, practice rooms. I would suggest start working out what the system is to book the practice rooms, because each college has a different system of doing it, and so you might find that it's been really easy to practice whenever you want to at home. Maybe you've had another building you could go to, or you could practice in your room. It will be frowned upon to practice in your bedroom while you're in a halls of residence, so I would strongly urge you to get used to how the system works. Find a time that you have to book your practice in, and it's actually a really, really good idea for later life, because there are so many times now I just don't get time to practice. I'm playing a lot, but I don't necessarily get time to practice a lot. So it's a good idea to get into that habit of booking practice rooms. Watch out for the guys, or particularly Guy, who books one practice room out for 4 hours every night. You're not always the most popular person when you do that. My argument always was that I was there first. I wanted to practice, and the other people weren't taking advantage of it. I used to love practicing in college. I used to have one particular practice room, which is in like our student centre area. And you're starting what kind of September, October time, aren't you? And the nights are drawing in. And I used to start at 6 after tea. And I used to go in, I used to turn the lights off, and I used to just practice my long tones in the dark. Because one, it helped me focus, and two, it was just cool. Maybe not. This is the problem with live, I can't edit. Tina says she got her first tenor sax 3 days ago, so the Chris Potter DVD will be really useful. Any helpful tips for getting started on the tenor sax? Hi Tina. I said on the comment long tones, that goes for all of us, but with tenor sax, particularly if you're moving on to tenor for the first time, get used to playing what is a much bigger instrument, requires a lot more effort. Also get used to, if you've been playing alto, start doing that exercise I've said before about playing nursery rhymes in different keys. Just play a major scale and then learn to play in different keys. So have the facility to be able to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star starting on a C, starting on an F, starting on a D, starting, if you can, on an E flat, if you're comfortable with the E flat major scale, and so on and so on. The idea for that is you will find that it's different, because obviously it's a different pitch, and there'll be an initial getting used to it. I find going the other way, going from tenor and soprano onto alto, I do struggle sometimes with my ears and my fingers having an argument with each other, because my ear is used to, like for example, that making a certain sound on tenor and soprano, an octave apart. But once you put it on an alto, it sounds totally different. And particularly if I'm playing a transcription, trying to force my fingers into what is the correct way of doing it is a little bit difficult. Bruce said, wear the hat. Jazz is mainly about hats. Yeah. I'm wearing this hat because my hair's an absolute mess today. And let's have a little look. Is there anything else? Andrew LeBon said, hey Dan, love your videos. You seem like quite the Yanagisawa evangelist. I was hoping you'd give me your opinion on their line. I recently got an A901 with a bronze neck and I love the way it plays. It felt a little dead with the stock neck, but the bronze neck really brought it to life. I'm enjoying it enough that I might replace my Mark VI. Wow. My question is, you kind of touched in the video, but do you think the newer A01 or 02 is worth the upgrade for an A901 for a non-professional community player? I mean, again, it's a very subjective thing. I would say there is definitely an upgrade between the 901 series and the WO series that can be seen and heard in the saxophones, in the Yanagisawa saxophones. Only you can make that judgment if it's worth it. There were characteristics of the 991 that I had, the black one that I had to sell last year because I was needed to raise some cash. There were characteristics of that I liked over what I've got in the WO series, but that was just personal opinion. It was just kind of one of those things. You've got to make your judgment call as to what you're after, and if you can't make that call, stick with what you've got for now. It's an awful lot of money to pay for an upgrade unless you're absolutely certain it's there. Are there any live questions? If anyone's got a live question, please chime in now. Please do chime in. There's a few of you there. Honestly, well, we've done a few people. Let's have a look where everybody else is. I've said hello to a few people. Let's say hello now. Oh, don't all leave when I say hello. Don't be shy. Come on, I'm waiting. Nobody? No one's going to chime in and say hello? Maybe the chat's not working. Maybe you can't figure it out on there. Okay, I'll go to Frank's question. I've got to try and keep watching two screens here, which is a bit weird. Frank says, hi Dan, just a couple of questions. Did you decide which replacement neck was the keeper? Here we go. Robert said hello again. What was the final decision on the necks? A lot of people are asking me that. The truth is, I haven't reached a final decision on the necks yet. You may have noticed from some of the vlogs this week, I've been back on the stock neck. I was like, yeah, I'm happy on the stock neck. I'm happy on the stock neck. I went back to the Vanguard neck yesterday. I love the Vanguard neck. I don't know. I'm not in it. I've not made my mind up yet. It's a bit like I was saying about that Yanni. It's a lot of money for an upgrade, but there is something very special about the sound I'm getting with that Vanguard neck. What I really want to do is I maybe need to rig them up in the studio with all the proper mics and do a really good comparison test. So I've got it absolutely nailed on. 760, you said we've got a left footer. Yeah, he strikes off his left foot, kicks on his right foot as well, which is quite good. Try to get him to bat left-handed. How's it going? What happened to the new Yami review? Yanni review? New Yanni? I've done all the new Yannis, haven't I? Oh, there's the Yamaha. I'm still waiting for Yamaha to send me that saxophone. To be fair, Jeremy, who's the rep, has emailed me yesterday. He's trying to get it to me. I think basically there are not too many of them in the UK, and most of the ones that were going spare have been bought up. So in order to get a review copy, they apologised. We're waiting for it. I'm on them. I'm trying to get it through. You'll notice that, you know, we'll see what happens. I've got to remember I'm live. I can't edit. Right. Platinum membership. Unless there are any more questions, quickly chime in. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm waiting. Or tweet, by the way. Let me just log into Twitter. By the way, just a quick one. If people are shy about saying where they are, and those of you who've already commented, obviously aside from YouTube, where would you follow more? Would it be Facebook or Twitter or Instagram? What are kind of the favourite other social networks for you guys, other than YouTube? No one? I don't know, maybe is chat not working? Anyway, let's have a look. I know on, I'm kind of looking at it on a PC, gosh, no way, on a computer here on Chrome. Instagram, Insta, Twitter, not Facebook. Yeah, I get it on there. Anybody else chiming in? No? Okay, let's move this along, because obviously this stays, and those people who are watching this not live will find it very, very boring and nowhere near as good editing. We're already over a normal vlog time. So, Platinum membership. Okay? I know. Sorry, Robert. Platinum membership. Basically what we're offering, or I'm offering, on the Cambridge Saxophone site, which has 350 video lessons, which take you from a beginner all the way to beyond advanced players. The stuff I teach the students at Cambridge University, the stuff I teach fellow professional players, is all on there, okay? Now, what I've offered in the past has been a subscription model, either through having one-to-one lessons with me over Skype or in the studio, or I've tried to offer a subscription model, which was £15 a month. What's that, about $20, $25? Although the pound's moving around so much, who knows? Maybe it's a good time if you're in the States to do it while the pound is so weak. But what I am offering is complete, full platinum membership. You get everything for one fee. And the details of that will come out next week. A few of you have already had the email. If you're on my mailing list, you'll already had an email about that. Bear it in mind, because the price is going to go up next week when it's launched. So if you've already had that email and you've been considering it, now's the time to go for it, because that price will only stay for this initial offer. It will go up next week when it's launched. And we've got this really, if you go on Instagram and Twitter, you'll see I've put those nice new cars that my graphic designer did. So that's that. Hi, Rebecca. I did see you say there. I hope California's nice and sunny. Our summer has come to an end, and the autumn nights are drawing in, which actually I really, really like. I mean, if you go back and watch some of my autumn vlogs from the previous 2 years, I've been going through some of the vlog footage to see, because I'll let you in on a little secret, I do sometimes reuse some of the drone footage. Going back and looking at those autumn colours, I'm really looking forward to getting my Canon 5D out in the autumn. So let's have a look if I can do this giveaway. So you've all entered. I'm going to refresh to make sure I catch anyone who's just entered now. There have been 210 entries. Thank you very, very much. Okay, let's go winners. And I am going to draw a winner. Okay, here we go. I ought to move it round a little bit. And the winner is Talia Spalansky. You have won from Huntington Valley in Pennsylvania, USA. Congratulations, Talia. You will get all this wonderful stuff. I will draw the second and third ones for all the books separately offline, because I can only draw one at a time. But you have won, and I will get that over to you whenever you can. Any more questions for this live vlog before I go and put my children to bed, because it's getting near bedtime here in the UK? Let's have a look. Anyway, it's off there. Yeah, any more? Any more, or should we say bye-bye? Okay, well, thank you very much for tuning in, whether you've done this live or on the stream. Are the kids back at school? They are. They are back. They went back yesterday. As you saw, if you watch yesterday's vlog, you'll see that. It's all enjoying it. A little bit of re-entry problems in terms of I don't want to go to bed. Who won? I just announced it. And where have I announced it? Yeah, the winner, Talia Spolansky. Talia, I will be in touch with you. And the rest of you, there will be other draws. I'll do those maybe tomorrow on the vlog along with the Potter DVD. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you like these live vlogs. They're more difficult to do than the edited versions, but thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you follow me on the other social media channels, Instagram, facebook.com/Cambridge Saxophone or Dan Forshaw, and then @Dan Forshaw for Twitter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.